Hello everyone, welcome to Diksha Vedantu CBSE English. How are you all doing? Hi Yuktika. Hi, hello. Welcome to the live session, bacha. A very warm welcome to today's live session. Today you need the warmth, right? We are finally starting the revision of your PT-1 tests of science of class 9th. Hi Yuktika. Hello. How is your preparation going, everyone? Let me know in the live chat, okay? Fast, I'll have some few questions for you so that I understand what you guys want, what you guys are going through and all that stuff. Okay, so let me know in the live chat how is your preparation going, what are the chapters that you are going to get in your PT tests. Okay, hi Deva, let's call you Deva. Hello Deva, how is your preparation going? Good, great. Okay, so can you quickly list what are the chapters that you are going to get in your PT-1 exam? Science, okay? Hi ma'am, how are you? I am great, Raja. How are you? How's the kingdom? Raja. Okay, that was a dad joke. Okay, you guys list all the chapters that you are going to get in your PT test. Okay, till then I'll describe what we are going to do in this life. Okay, there are clearly mentioned 3 chapters we are going to do. First one, describing motion around us, that is your physics, right? That is your physics chapter. Then beta, we are going to do chemistry, that is your exploring mixture and their separation. And third, we are going to do your biology, that is your cell. Done. We are going to do questions on them, very important. We are going to do questions, MCQs, numericals, if you have any doubts, some of the very important theory sessions. We will see all of that in this single live today. Okay, here beta Samar, I teach science. Look at this, try to read this. Science, I am teaching science. Okay, so one more question I have from all of you. Which subject do you think feels the hardest? Physics, chemistry or biology? Which subject are you most afraid of? So that we can tackle that very quickly, okay, and in a good manner today. Done. And after that we will start the live. Give me a thumbs up, send me hearts, send me roses, so that we can start this live session telling me if I'm audible and visible properly. My name is Aditi. Beta, this class Bairagi, this class will go till 6:30. Okay. Okay, physics. Oh Bhagwan, physics is the hardest. Okay, let's start with physics then. Let's start with physics. If you think physics is the hardest, let's start with physics. I'll ask you some of the MCQ questions. Okay, hello Ram ji. ठीक है, I'll ask you some of the physics MCQs, then we'll do the numericals on the chapter motion. I know you feel like numericals are little hard, but the way we are going to do today, you will not feel that these are hard. Okay, beta, let's start with the physics first. Okay, let's start with physics. So what did we started in physics with? Ma'am, we started with basic, very basic motion versus rest. So anything that changes its position with respect to time was at rest. मैम आपका बहुत ही अच्छा नाम है. ओहो, थैंक यू जी, थैंक यू. You also have very good name, Bairagi ji. Okay, so we started with motion versus rest. Then we saw what kind of motions were there, right? We saw the types of motion, and this is very important. Uniform motion and non-uniform motion. And we had in that, right? Linear motion, uniform motion, non-uniform motion. Done. We had all those things in our motion chapter. Then what did we study? If you have any doubt, you can just list that out and ask, okay? Then we study about, I was going to write sector, scalar and vector quantities, right? In that we did differences. What did we do? We did distance versus displacement. This was everything we did in the motion chapter, right? Then we did speed versus velocity, right? So these are the important differences we saw, right? Hi, Deadly Magic. Deadly Magic, can you do some magic so that all of my kids get full marks in their PT-1? Bio and physics are very good. Okay, then I understand. Chemistry, okay. Chemistry is a little bit hard. Okay, I understand. The bio and chemistry are still almost the same in the changed NCERTs, right? But chemistry has changed a lot, right? Okay. Sorry. Okay, we are sharing Insta IDs. This I don't think is the right platform to share Insta IDs, but your wish. Okay, then what we did in physics, very important, we did graphs, right? We did graphs of displacement time graph, we did velocity time graph, right? All these graphs we did, and further in the future you will have acceleration time graph as well. Then we did the BAP, that is you are feared of all, equations of motion. I love this topic, equations of motion. They're so good. I just love singing the equations of motion. V equals to Q plus AT, S equals to UT plus half AT square, V square minus U square equals to 2S. Isn't that fun? Maybe, I can understand, might not be fun for you. Graph VT and ST, very good. And then we saw that area and slope of these graphs give us certain quantities, right? Area and slope. So we are going to test all of these through the questions today. Okay, now I'll give you few questions. We'll start with few MCQs. Okay, some of the very basic questions, but these will tell you if your concepts are clear or not, okay, or you need time on your concepts or theory as well. Done? Okay, beta. A body moves with constant speed along a straight line. Its acceleration is what? Okay, Harini. Okay, I have a friend named Harini actually. Welcome Harini. All of you, if you have not subscribed the channel, go subscribe the channel because we are coming live every day. Like the session and then answer me the question. Okay. What a body moves with constant speed along a straight line. Okay, its acceleration is what? Okay, so we have a very funny way to involve everyone. Okay, so whoever answers the first, I'll write their name here. Okay, so Samar answered first. Okay, so Samar said B. Okay, then we have one more person, Vidya Gramwala. Vidya, we'll write Vidya. So Vidya also said B option. Who else? C, ma'am. Deva is saying C. Deva is saying C option. Okay. Anyone else who wants to say A or D option? Those are the two left. Okay. Okay, great. Actually, Samar and Vidya are correct. C. Beta. Okay, Raja Harini is also saying option number B. So all of you who said option number B are correct. B is the correct answer. What happens? We have studied the graphs, right? When we study the graph of constant velocity or constant speed, technically it should be speed here, but okay, constant velocity. So this is the constant velocity, right? This is your VT graph. This is the graph of constant velocity. Can we all agree with that, right? So Aradhana is saying, is Vedantu his best platform to study? Are you telling or you are asking? If you are asking, I can say that it is. Okay, so this is constant, and beta, remember the formula of acceleration. It is what? Change in velocity. Change in velocity per unit time. Change in velocity per unit time. Now, if my value is 10 here, so it is also 10 here, and this is 1 second, this is 10 seconds. So what will I say? Velocity at 10 second is 10, minus velocity at 1 second is also 10. So divide by 10 seconds. So this comes out to be 0, right? So your correct answer is option number B. Option number B is your correct answer. Understood? Let's move on to the next question. Next on your screens, everyone. Okay, here we have an object returns to its starting point. Its displacement is what? Remember, it is displacement. An object returns to its starting point. What is its displacement? Tell me fast. Option number A, that is your equal to distance, greater than distance, 0, or cannot be determined. Okay, we have Deva, Samar, Aradhana, Vidya. Okay, everybody is saying C. 0, C. Okay, and the first one who gave the answer was Deva. It was Deva. So everyone is correct, but Deva gave the answer first. So you know the rules. We have to write their name. So actually it is correct. Every one of you is correct. Very good, very good. Again, you keep remembering it with you, okay? What is an object returns to its starting point? So displacement is what? Final point minus initial point. So final point is, this was the final point. He roamed everywhere and came back. So final point is the same, right? So it will be 0. Understood? I like class. You are class more than school. Oh, thank you, Harini. That means a lot. Thank you. Great. 0. Very good. Okay, I'm going to give you the next question. Everybody ready with the concepts, because you will have your name on the board. Okay, which equation? Oh, this is a good one. You need some knowledge for that. This is a good one. Which equation is not an equation of motion? Which equation is not an equation of motion? V equals to u plus at, s equals to ut plus half at square, v square minus u square, v square equals to u square plus 2as, s equals to vt square. Which one is the correct option? Let me know. Let me know fast. Okay, we have multiple answers. We have Aradhana saying D. Okay, Aradhana said option number D. Vidya said C. Oh, Vidya Ji is saying C. And then what? Deva Ji is saying D. Samar Ji is also saying C. Okay, we have multiple answers. Okay, now what is the final answer? Should I say D? D has most number of votes. Okay, good. Okay, drum rolls for the final answer. Final answer is beta D. Now remember the 3 equations of motion. These are very crucial. What are these? V equals to u plus at, first equation of motion. B, second equation of motion, s equals to ut plus half at square. And then beta last one is v square minus u square equals to 2as. These are the 3 equations of motion, and I will give you an advice to make a potion of it and dissolve it and drink it. Okay, these are that important. Jasnoor also said D. Okay, Vidya, I see you changed your answer to D. Okay. Great, Harini. Good. Great. I like you all guys are taking your time. It's fine. It's just a mode of competition. Nobody is giving you any prize actually. We will give at the final. But okay. Great. Next question. Everybody understood? Anyone has any doubt in this particular question or topic? It's fine, Summer. It's fine. No worries. We are all here to learn. Okay? That's the purpose of this class. Not to be right or wrong, but to learn. Okay? Okay. Let's move on to the next question. Jasnoor Kaur is saying hi. Hello, Jasnoor Kaur. Okay. Next question on your screen, everybody. A very simple question. And this is the last MCQs. We are moving on to numericals first. Okay, we are moving on to numericals and questions. So make sure you have your pen and copies with you. Okay, I am a new student, Jasnoor Kaur. Hello, Jasnoor Kaur. Welcome to the channel. I hope you subscribed it. Yeah, Deva. I can understand you. These equations are a bit confusing, but just wait for this question and I'll tell you how to remember these equations and how to use them in the numericals as well. Okay, done? Okay, Summer is saying B. The slope of position time graph. We have position time graph and it's something like this. What will be the slope of this graph? Give you acceleration, speed, velocity or distance. C. Summer is saying B. Vidya is saying C. Summer. And we have Vidya. Oh, you said C, right? C. Vidya is saying C. Done. Great. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else who wants to give their answer? Let me know. Let me know fast. What is the answer? B. Deva is also saying B. Okay. Harane is saying A. Arey Bhagwan. You all guys have different answers. B was said by who? Deva. Okay. Anyone has D? That's the only thing left. Fourth equation. Average velocity form. S equals to is also coming. That's okay. That's a good formula actually. But beta, that's not the fourth equation. You cannot call that the fourth equation. Okay. Even if there is 3 Newton's equations. Okay, great. Okay. Actually, should I tell you who is correct? Vidya is correct. Okay. Vidya is correct. That is your velocity. Beta, this is your position time graph. That is your displacement. Your displacement time graph. Okay. So the slope under displacement time graph or position time graph will give you velocity. Velocity, it's the C. Good afternoon, ji. Good afternoon. It's good evening, but okay, good afternoon. Okay? Done? So, C is your final answer, velocity. Slope of position time graph will be your velocity. Done, everyone? Okay. Now, let's move on to the numericals. Now, beta, go get some paper and your pen. Okay? Because this is what going to keep you ahead of the whole class if you do these kind of questions. Okay? Okay, now I know the first question is very easy, but stay with me, there are very difficult questions. So if you don't go through this first, the difficult questions will feel a little bit more difficult. So there's no point, right? Okay. Let's start with a bus decreases its speed from 80 km per hour to 60 km per hour. Okay. So what we do? We write as we read for the numericals. Done. So as soon as you read a numerical, you are going to write or what is given. So there is a bus and its speed decreases from 60 kilometer, 80 kilometer to 60 kilometer. Now we all know we have two kinds of speeds, initial velocity or speed and final velocity or speed. Okay, so beta here initial velocity is what? It decreases from 80 to 60, right? So this is your initial velocity, that is u. U is 60 kilometers per hour, 80 sorry, and final velocity is your 60 kilometers per hour. Done. Okay, let me just keep it there. Done. Understood? Yes, 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 Tejasvi. What? Done. Written till here. Okay, now they've asked find the acceleration of the bus. Okay, good. So we just have to find the acceleration. Acceleration. Can we find the acceleration? Some information is missing, right? The time should be there. Bus decreases its speed from 80 to... okay, let's just add here. I think it was here in 8 or whatever, 8 seconds. Done. So time is also given. So can you guys give me the answer to this question? Let me know if you guys are solving and you want me to wait, because otherwise I will. Yes, 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 Vidya. I saw that. I saw that. Gave you the time. Okay. Acceleration. Beta, acceleration, you want me to explain acceleration to you? Okay, so acceleration is basically you are driving maybe with your elder brother or sister. You shouldn't drive. Now you saw an empty street, and what you'll do? You'll quickly increase your speed, right? So the speed and increase in speed. When you increase your speed, we call it I accelerated the car, I accelerated the bike, right? So change in velocity with respect to time is called speed. Okay? Minus 20 by t. Okay, by t. That's also a great way to answer actually if nothing is given. Okay, but now I have given you 8 seconds. There is a slight problem in it. You have to identify. You have to identify a very slight problem in this numerical. Not a problem, I'll say, but something that you'll have to take care of. Minus 20 by 8. Array, think about it. Okay, let me give you the hint. Check the units. Are every unit matching? Are all the units matching? 5 by 8. Okay. Come on, do it again. Unit conversion. Yes, great, very good. And how do you convert kilometer per hour to meter per second? Ma'am, the speed is in kilometer per hour, but time is in second. Very good, very good. That's why this numerical was there in this whole session. Okay, now you understand. These are the things you have to take care of. Okay. Okay, now let's do the solution. Let's do the solution. Okay, now you all understand where you went wrong, right? So let's correct it. What's the solution? Ma'am, acceleration, we know acceleration is simply change in velocity per unit time. Per unit time. Okay, great. Now change in velocity means what? Final velocity minus initial velocity. It means final velocity, acceleration is final velocity, that is your v, minus initial velocity per unit time. So final velocity is what? 60 kilometers per hour, but we need to change it into meter per second because your time is given in seconds. Okay, so first your v is 60 kilometers per hour. How will you convert it into meter per second? Multiply this by 1000 divided by 60, right? That is Perfect, right? So just solve it and you'll cancel it. You'll get 1000 meters per second. Understood? Any doubt? Arey, what wrong? 5 by 2 ms cube. Where did you get cube from? Okay, don't spam. Okay, now we have 80 kilometers per hour. So how will you convert 80 into 1000? 1 kilometer has 1000 meters. So multiply by 1000. Divide by 1 hour has 60 minutes. So 60. But now see again. One more thing you have to see. This is hours. You have to multiply it with 1 more 60. Okay. Even I forgot. Okay. So this is also 60. So when you divide 100 by 6, what will you get? You will get 3 and you'll get 50. Just keep it there. 50 by 3 meters per second. Done? So here also you have to multiply with 1 more 60. So these two cancels out. Done. And you have beta, this will 2 3s are 6, 2 40s are 80, 2 3s are again 6, this is 20. So you have 20 by 9 meter per second. 200. This 10 is also left, right? So 200 by 9 meter per second. Understood? 60 cancels, 1 cancels, 50 by 3. And we have 200 by 3 as well. Done? Multiply by 5 by 18. Yes, you can do that as well. Okay? Is this calculation correct? Done? Did you do the same or not? I'll be able to move it. Yes. So let me just clear it here. Okay, done. So what we did, 60 kilometer per hour. You multiply kilometer with 1000 and divide hour by 60 into 60 to convert it into seconds. Okay. Yes, ask your doubt. Now this 60 cancels out. This 10 cancels out with the 10 of 100. So you get 50 divided by 3 meters per second. Understood? Next beta, you have 80 kilometers per hour. Again you multiply by 1000 divided by 60 into 60. These 2 zeros gets cancelled. Okay, and then 2 3s are 6, 40, 3s are 60, 20. Okay, so we have 200 by 9 meters per second. Done? Beta, when you have a question, everything should match, right? Here we are given hours, 80 kilometer per hour, but here we are given time in seconds, right? So that is not feasible. Okay, one thing you are saying I'll cover in 8 seconds, one thing your speed you are saying kilometer per hour, so everything should match. Okay, seconds and hours should match. Okay, done. Okay, ma'am, there is also s equals to v plus t by 2 into t. Beta, that is simple. Let me tell you. When I come to equations, I'll tell you, okay? Don't worry. Okay, now just put these values in here. What we have v, that was 50 by 3 minus, see, now you can think that this calculation is tough, but actually it's not. Why? Because we don't have to take the LCM in much harder way, right? We just have 9. It's easy to take LCM. And the t is 8 seconds. So I can easily take the LCM 9 here. 3 into 3 is 9. 50 into 3 is 150. Minus 200 divided by 8. This 8 will multiply with this 9. So this becomes what? Minus 50 divided by 9 into 8. This will be 25. This will be 4. So overall acceleration, it's a pretty bad answer, but anyways, so acceleration is beta minus 25 divided by 9 into 4 was 36 meter per second square. Is that the answer you are getting as well? Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, done everyone? Okay, understood everyone? 5.555. Beta, the numerator is less. How are you getting 5.5? Is there some mistake? 60 to 5 by 18. This is, I think this is okay, right? So beta, what we did, they are saying a bus decreases its speed from 80 km per hour to 60 km per hour. Okay, so that means it is reducing its speed, it is retarding. Okay, so initial speed is 80, final speed is 60, but it is in kilometer per hour, but our time is in 8 seconds. And according to SI units, we use meter per second, not kilometer per hour. So it's okay to change velocity, change the units of velocity. How will you do that? 60 km per hour. So 1 kilometer has 1000 meters. So I'll divide it by 1000. 1 hour has 60 into 60 seconds. Right? So I'll divide by 60 into 60. Done. So this 50 by 3 comes. Similarly, 200 by 9 comes. And we have a cat in our comment section. Done. So this is your final solution. Okay. Beta, you forgot this 9, I think. You forgot to include this 9. Vidya, that's why you are getting the answer 5.555. I think. Done? No, ma'am. What's no, ma'am? Ma'am, I think you will be tired. Acha, will be and you can give us 2 minutes screen break. Acha ji. Thank you for thinking so much about me. I will give you the break in some time. Okay? There is some disturbances. Till now, still you have the disturbance. Let me hear it. Don't disturb this, okay? There is some disturbances. Till now. In our comment section. Okay, it's fine now. Don't worry. Okay, let's move on to the next chat. Okay, done. First 80 minus 60 equals to 20a. 80 minus 20. Beta, 80 is your initial velocity. Okay, acha. Okay. 80 is your initial velocity. 60 is your final. What is the formula of acceleration? Final minus initial. Final minus initial velocity. Okay. Yeah, of course. That's what I did. It's easy to multiply. That's what I did. You have to divide it into 60 into 60. Or better, if you can remember, do one thing. See, if you want to change something from kilometer per hour into meters per second, just multiply this by 5 by 18. What do you do? So we have velocity was what? It was 60, right? So you do what? 60 into 5 divided by 18. Okay. So whatever the answer you'll get that in meters per second. Okay. If I divide this by 2, that is 30 and 9, right? Again, that I'll divide it by 3, that is 10 by 3. So again I'll get 50 by 3 meters per second. And initial, this is your final velocity, right? Initial velocity was what? 80 kilometers per hour into 5 divided by 18. Again I'll multiply this with 2, 2 9s are 18, 2 40s are 80, 2, then what? Okay, that's it. So we have 200 by 9 meters per second. That's also one way you can do it, okay? Okay, minus 20, beta, convert it into meter per second. You were the one who told me to convert it into meter per second, right? Okay, let's move on to the next question. Okay, I'm giving you, it's 5:05, right? I'm giving you time till 5:09. That's too much time, okay, for a single question, but still, fine. Do it. Yes, okay, koi baat nahi Vidya. A car starts from rest. So, we have a car, it starts from rest. Rest means its initial velocity is 0 and accelerates at a constant rate at a constant rate accelerates after 0.25 minute. After 0.25 minute, it is moving with a velocity of 25 meter per second. At what rate is the car accelerating? We have to find acceleration. Now this is easy. I gave you too much time. Okay. Ayyo, I won't be able to see. My sunglasses are disturbing you. I won't be able to see, bacha. It's fine. Just ignore my sunglasses. Now, you tell me this. Let me know the answer fast. Okay, because we have to give the examination as well. We have to study bio and chemistry as well. So, fast, fast, fast. Okay, you have, it's just 1 minute. Okay, fine. You have 1 more minute to solve it. Now, in here, you do have to convert some units as well, right? Do it. It's fine. I'll give you some time. Do it easily. Because there is conversion, I gave you some time. Fine. Okay, we have an answer, minus 1.67 meter per second square. Minus 1.67 meter per second square given by our very own Summer. Okay, anyone else? So you are saying C option. If we ignore the negative sign for now, because we have options, you are saying C option. Okay, Rudra is also saying C option. Okay, anybody else? Are you guys solving the question? Great. Vidya is also saying C option. Okay, all of you are saying C option. Okay, then we'll quickly jump to the question and won't take much time, okay? But how you have to write it, it's very important, and we are going to write how you have to write. Okay. A car starts from rest, that means U is 0. Then accelerates at a constant rate after 0.25 minutes. Time is 0.25 minutes. Minutes, very important. It is moving with a velocity of 25 meter per second. So velocity is 25 meter per second after 0.25 minutes. At what rate is the car accelerating? Done? Okay, all of you are saying C. Nice. Great. Now, let's just move to the solution. How you will write the solution? So, simply, basically, first step is your conversion. Okay? So, T is 0.25 minutes. If you want to write it in seconds, what will you do? You multiply it with 60. 0.25 into 60. That will be your 150, right? 150 and 2 points. So that will be 15 seconds, right? 15 seconds, correct? Which language you want me to speak, Rudra? Done. Conversion is correct, everyone? Okay, great. Now, just the calculation is left. Right? So, the calculation will simply be acceleration. So, acceleration is what? Acceleration is final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time. Final velocity is what? It is given as 25 meter per second. 25 meter per second minus initial was 0 and the time was 15 seconds. So, A is 25 divided by 15, that is 5 by 3. Right? And that will be what? That will be 1 point, how much? 1.6 and 6. That you can write 1.67 meter per second square. Why did you give the negative answer? Why did you give negative answer for this question? Huh? Samar, why did you give the negative answer to this question? This is negative. This is not negative. Okay, so the correct answer is C. Everybody was correct. Very good. Now, let's move on to a rather difficult, not difficult. Okay, I'll give you this question. Okay, we are going to use, done. Do this. Ma'am, can we mention bar? No need to mention bar. In, see, that is totally maths. Leave it there. Okay. This is science. We don't do bar and all that stuff till now in science. Okay. When you go and study physics in higher classes, then you will dread using bar. Okay. Then you will not like using bar. Okay. Done. Now, let me know. Hi, Sonia. Hello, Sonia. Sonia. Okay. Let me know the answer to this question. A bus moves with u equals to 12 meter per second. Now, what is given to us? Okay. Write it properly. Write it in proper format. Okay. So, u is what? 12 meters per second. Understood? Acceleration at 2 meter per second square. 2 meter per second square. And your time is 8 seconds. Okay. Now, beta, you have to find final velocity. Final velocity. Now, you can either use equation of motion, and you can either use the normal formula of velocity that we have been using. Okay. But if they have mentioned that find the final velocity using equations of motion, then what will you do? Then find using equation of motion. Tell me the answer. 168. Rudra is saying final velocity is 28 and 168 meters. Okay. Any other answers? You are saying final velocity is 28 and your displacement is 168 meters. And this is meter per second. Okay, great. Summer is also saying the same. Okay, we have 168 and 160. One of you has to be wrong because it cannot be the same distance or displacement. Done? Okay, let's do the solution. What will be the solution? See, we are using equations of motion. So, which equation of motion will be used? Ma'am, simple. First equation of motion will be used. That is be your V equals to U plus AT. Now, we all were very tensed, right? That I don't remember equations of motion. What you have to do, simply just, you remember formula of acceleration, right? That was your final velocity minus initial velocity divided by t, time. So, if I cross multiply time here, this will become AT and this will be V minus U. If you take this minus here, what will be this? U plus AT equals to V. That is your first equation of motion. Done. Now, yes, I'm explaining, Harini. Done. Now, beta, we have U, we have A, we have T. I need to find V. Which equation of motion has all these things? That is your first. V equals to U plus A into T. Done. And I have three things. I have U, I have A, I have T. Can I fill the just the values and find V? Right. So, let me do it here only. So, you have to find V. V equals to U is given, that is 12, plus A is given 2 into T is given 8. So, simply V equals to 12 plus 2 into 8 is 16. So, V will simply be beta 28 meter per second, and that's your first answer. Understand? Understood clearly? No, nothing is lagging. Done till here? Okay, let's move on to the second part, right? Which is the second part? Displacement traveled. Now, displacement traveled is S simply, right? Now beta, think about equations of motion again. Now, what was the second equation of motion? Ma'am, it was displacement. Okay, see, in first equation of motion, we find final velocity. We find what? We find final velocity, that is V, and it was V equals to U plus AT. Okay, then beta, in the second equation of motion, we will find displacement. We will find displacement or S. Now, what was the second equation of motion? S equals to ut plus half at square. Now, look at this very carefully. In this whole equation, there is no V. V is not here, right? V is not here in the second equation of motion, right? So, beta, if V is given, if at some point V is given, then we cannot use this equation of motion because this does not has V, okay? So basically what I'm trying to tell you, if V is given, then we will use the first equation of motion, or if V is to be found, then we will use first equation of motion. First equation of motion. If V is not given, right, then we will use second equation of motion. U is given, T is given, A is given, but there is third equation of motion in which also we can find literally anything, but the equation is V square minus U square equals to 2AS, right? Now, if V is given, if U is given and A is given, then we can find displacement. And let's see the question. Now V we found, right? We have found. We are given V, U, A. We are given V, U, A. Can I find S using the third equation of motion? Right? Ma'am, today is my birthday. My name is Ranveer Singh Pawar from MP. Which city do you know in my I? Happy birthday, Ranveer ji. Ranveer Singh. Okay. Do you know in MP? I know a lot of cities in MP. Indore, Bhopal, Jabalpur, Gwalior. What do you think? Okay, let's move back to the question. So, we are finally using third equation of motion. Why? Because V is given, U is given, A is given. I can find S, right? Now, ma'am, second equation can also be used. Why? Why second equation of motion can be used? Because we need U, T and A, and we also have U, T and A. So now you have two options. You can use anything. Okay? You can use both the equations, but personally, I think third equation of motion is somehow better for my heart. Okay? So we are going to use third equation of motion, V square minus U square equals to 2AS. V we found out, what is it? 28. Okay, we are not going to use third equation because it has the square of 28. So, we will not use it. Okay, that's how you can improvise that. This can be hard, this calculation can be easy. So, let's see from second equation of motion if it will be easy or not. S equals to ut plus half at square. So, S I have to find, U. S I have to find here, right? So, beta, U is given 12 into time is given 8 plus half. Acceleration was given 2 meter per second square. 2 meter per second square and square of 8. So, this 2 gets cancelled. 12 into 8 is what? This will be 96 plus 8 square 64, right? So, this will be simply 160 meters. S will be 160 meters. Done? My name is Aditi. I am from Haryana. Hello Haryana. I am from Punjab. Uttar Pradesh. Nice. Whole India is there. Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, Punjab, MP. Anyone from East region, South region? Okay. See, people are from so many different parts of the country. All of us are suffering from the pida, the dukh of PT tests. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's move on to the next beta. That is your question, which will be, okay, do this question. Then I'll give you some other question, a little hard. But for now, try to do this question. The distance traveled by the particle in 8 seconds is what? 18 meter, 16 meter, 8 meter, 6 meter. You have time. It's 5:21. You have time till 5:24. It's a difficult question. It will take a little bit of time. It's not a difficult question. It has difficult calculation. Okay. So, you tell me what's the answer to this question. Hyderabad. Hello, Hyderabad. So, we have Hyderabad as well. All India is collectively suffering from the, what is a word for dukh? I forgot. Okay, you tell me the answer to this particular question, if you can solve it or not. Let me know. I told you, you will need pen and copy. Okay, let me know fast. Fast. I am Tamil Nadu. Oh, hello Tamil Nadu. I know one word in Tamil Nadu. Tamil, sorry. Saptacha. The question was asked, my UT. The answer is A, 18 meter. Did you solve it? Or do you just know the answer? Let me know till you have 1 more minute. Come on, guys. Need 2 more minutes. Let me know if you need some time, but solve it, okay? Sorry. Come on. Ma'am, explain with derivation. Oh, we have so many answers. 18 meter. Harini is saying 18 meter. Rudra, Samar. Okay, great, nice. Are bacha, I was giving you some time. Give me some time, okay? I was not speaking. 18 meters. Okay, we have the final answer as 18 meters. Anyone wants to explain how they did it? Until then, I'll do it, okay? It's a bit long, we call it. Long, we can call it. Can we zoom it? Okay, whatever. Now, see, beta, it's the one thing you have to remember. Hello, YouTuber. Oh, YouTuber was asking for 9th class live so much the last time. Yes. Oh, what happened, Samar? Your wish, it's fine. Yeah, cell chapter we'll do in some time, okay? After this physics is completed, we'll do the cell chapter. Okay, so look at this, very important. So we know that area under your VT graph. This is your VT graph, right? Area under VT graph gives what? It gives us displacement, right? It gives us displacement. So we'll simply have to find area under this whole curve, this whole curve, this whole curve, this whole curve. Okay, can you see it? This whole area is what we have to find. Okay, now this is easy. I'm giving you only. Okay, this is a trapezium. You can use the formula of trapezium as well, or you can do this as well. This triangle plus area of this triangle plus area of this triangle, then area of this triangle, area of this triangle, area of this triangle. Now remember, this is your distance. We have to find distance traveled, okay, not the displacement. So you have to add these two areas. You have to add the area under this plus area under this. Even though it is a negative, you have to add. Okay, it will end around 6:30. Okay. Yes, we are solving from everywhere. Okay, meter per second, beta, that is your velocity, units of velocity. Velocity is what? Displacement upon time, right? So displacement will be in meters, time will be in seconds. So this will be meter per second. That's meter per second. Okay. Yes, we are doing in from acceleration as well. Okay, let's move on to the next. Anyone has any doubt in this? So let me know, because all of you has solved this, right? So you know. Okay. Yes, tomorrow there will also be a class. We will be doing the second chapters. Okay, Samar. We will be doing the second chapters. Done? Okay, we will do one last question from physics, then we will move on to our chemistry or bio, whatever you want. Let me know what you want next, chemistry or bio, and do this question. A stone, yes, a stone is thrown in a vertically upward direction. So beta, we have a stone, it is thrown in vertically upward direction with a velocity of 5 meter per second. So velocity is given 5 meter per second. Okay, with the acceleration of stone, if the acceleration of stone during its motion is 10 meter per second square, 10 meter per second square in the downward direction. Now we know, okay, we'll do biology. Okay, sure. Now beta, the acceleration is in downward direction. So in downward direction we have negative signs, right? Okay, so in the downward direction, what will be the height attained by the stone and how much time will it take to reach there? Okay, let me know the time and displacement of this stone. Fast. Backlogs. Actually, there is a proper video I made on how to clear your backlogs. Okay, so if you want, you can go watch that. But just start giving 30 minutes extra. Okay, 30 to 40 minutes extra every day, and you'll clear your backlogs in a week or two. It's 9th class, it's easy. Okay, I'm not degrading your efforts, but it's not that hard. Don't worry, you'll clear your backlogs in maximum 2 to 3 weeks if you sit properly and actually go try to clear the backlog. Okay, now give me the answer to this question. A stone is thrown upwards, and what will be the height attained by the stone? That means, what does that mean, beta? It means that stone is thrown. What is the height attained? That means, what is the maximum distance it will reach? In the air, what is the highest distance it will get, right? Now, very important thing, beta, here the speed is what? It is 5 meter per second, right? But in here, when the stone is at higher position and it's just about to turn, the velocity is what? The velocity becomes 0. The velocity becomes 0 meter per second. Understood? Okay? Arey beta, 6.5. 6:30 the class will end. Okay. The duration is very high, right? Yeah, I can understand. According to class 8, the syllabus is a little bit more, too much more, I'll say. So, Rudra, there is a video on the channel. You can go watch that, okay? It's something called backlog killer or something like that, okay? Yes. Everybody, this whole PDF will be uploaded in some time after this live ends, okay? So you will have all the questions. Done? You will have all the questions, chemistry, bio, physics, in the description below, in the PDF, in the form of PDF. At least do these questions, okay? Okay, now done. This question is done. Let me know the answer if you have done the question. Okay, beta, until you do the question by your hand, you won't feel confident. That's the first part. So do it with me. This is your time. 1 hour, 1.5 hour lives. Do this with me. Okay. Okay. So now we want to find final velocity. Okay. This is your initial velocity. Done. So I have to find final velocity. What will I do? What will I do? I have acceleration, I have u, okay, I have v as well. What do we have to find? We have to find s and t, right? So, see, we have 3 equations of motion. V equals to u plus at, s equals to ut plus half at square, v square minus u square equals to 2as. Now, how you have to see? Ma'am, I have to find s. Okay, so s should be in the question, right? So either this equation will be used, either this equation will be used. Okay, now which equation will be used? Ma'am, this one has time. I want to find the time. So in this, s is not given, t is not given. So how will you find, right? So we'll use third equation of motion, that is your v square minus u square equals to 2as. Done. Now v square is 0. At the highest point, the velocity was what? 0. In the minimum, when it's thrown, u is 5 meter per second. 5 square equals to 2 into acceleration is what? Acceleration is minus 10. Remember, the sign is very important. Minus 10 into s. So this minus and this minus cancels out. This will be 25 equals to 20 into s, and this is in multiply. This will go in divide. 25 divided by 20 equals to s, right? So just solve this. This will be 10. 2 tens are 20. 12.5. 2 into 12.5 will be 25, right? So this will be 1.25 meters. Your s, your displacement will be 1.25 meters. Okay. Okay, Rudra is saying time is 0.5 seconds. Okay. Great. Harini, these are the questions that we are solving. These are the questions that you need to do. Okay, don't worry. Oh, YouTuber just wrote 0.5 seconds, or you solved it. Okay. Now we have to just see the time. Now in which equations time is there? Ma'am, v is there, u is there, a is there. I will find time. So we'll use first equation of motion, right? So we will use first equation of motion, that is v equals to u plus at. V is given as what? 0. U was what? 5 plus a was what? A was your minus 10 into time, right? Now this plus 5 goes here, it will be minus 5 and divide by minus 10. So this minus cancels out. T will be 0.5 seconds. Very good, everyone. Very good. Who gave the answer? You guys are ready for the PT test. Okay? Yes. I'll teach second chapters. Okay? Journey inside the atom, tissues in action, and how forces affects motion. Okay? Done? Yeah, meter per second, no, it's see, we have to find displacement, height attained, that is length. What's the unit of length? Meters, right? Yes, yes, correct, correct everyone. Manvita, hi Manvita, how are you? welcome back Summer. Great. Hello Ani bros, how are you? Okay, so we are finally done with our physics part. I'm giving you one question as homework that you have to do by yourself. Okay, it's not that hard. Okay, yes, it's a question. Okay, it's not that hard but still a little tricky. Okay, a little tricky. I'm giving you a homework, but I'm also telling you that you will get the solution in the PDF in the description. Okay, in that PDF you will get the solution, but still it's a homework for you. Until then, please solve it. Okay, beta, this topic we just completed physics. Okay, for your describing motion around us. Now we are moving on to biology on everyone's demand. Okay, nothing Summer, the question is quite easy. I think you will be able to do this. Simply a stone is thrown upwards with a velocity of 5 meters per second. At the highest point the velocity will be 0, right? Acceleration is given, you have to find displacement and time. Okay, oh Bolo is back. Yes, I remember you, Bolo. How are you? Okay, done. Okay, let's move on to biology now. Biology, yes. Now biology has some good questions. Okay, we will again start with MCQs. Okay, now beta, in biology the chapter is cell, right? All of you write down whatever you remember of the chapter cell. Okay. Harini, the answer will be 1.25 meters. Okay, not meter per second. Your answer is correct, but the units are wrong. Okay, cell beta, cell, the very first chapter, cell. Okay, yes. Okay, now beta, we started with what is cell, right? So we started with basic simple plain cell and what is cell. Now after that we saw everything that was inside the cell. First, before that, we studied the types of cells, or before that the types of organisms, right? So organisms were what? Unicellular, multicellular. Amoeba was unicellular, right? So paramecium was unicellular. So all these are very important. Fundamental unit of life, prokaryotic, eukaryotic, nucleus, nucleolus, cytoplasm. Great. Yes, very good, very good, very good. अच्छा जी, okay जी. Okay, great Rudra. Cell is the smallest unit of life. Very good, very good. Now beta, we studied about types of cells, right? They had different shapes. Spindle shape, they had round shape, fat cell, elongated cell, which is the longest cell. Ma'am, nerve cell is the longest cell, which is the largest cell. Ostrich cell is the largest cell, right? Then you tell me which is the smallest living cell. Smallest living cell, what is that? What is the name of that? Arey bhaiya, why are you confused? Tell me which is the smallest living cell. You studied it. I told it in the one shot as well. Done. Okay, great. Now beta, after that we saw all the parts of cell. All the parts of cell, right? Parts of cell. Done. We studied nucleus and we studied cell organelles, right? Before that we also studied that we have different cells. Very important, animal cell and plant cell, right? So their diagram is very important. Then we studied inside the cell basically, right? Yes, mycoplasma. Very good, very good. Mycoplasma is the smallest living cell. Okay, Robert Hooke discovered. Yes, I was coming to that. Now after that, okay, parts of cell was important. Before, let's come to the cell theory. The cell theory, of course. So who discovered cell? I'll ask you questions, you quickly give me the answer. Okay, who discovered the cell? Who discovered the first cell? Who discovered the first cell? Yes, yes, I will give the important diagrams, obviously. I'll upload the video tomorrow maybe, okay? I cannot read your comments. Important diagrams will be given, okay? Sure. Now, I asked you a simple question. Who discovered the first living cell? Ma'am, can nerve cell divide? Nerve cell, that's actually a debatable question. There was a recent study came as well about the nerve cell, the neuron cell, and it was related to, I guess, that disease people have. What was that? I forgot the disease. Dementia was one, and what was the other one? Yeah. So basically right now they can't. We have seen that nerve cells cannot divide, but the research is still going on. Okay. Antonio Leeuwenhoek gave the first living cell. The first cell, you will say Robert Hooke. Everybody, very good. So the cell was first discovered by Robert Hooke, but the first living cell was given by Antonio Leeuwenhoek. Great. Okay, now who extended the cell theory? That's the main question. That's the one question I want you to answer. Who extended the cell theory? Fast. I want all of you to answer that. Who extended the cell theory? Mycoplasma smaller. Yes, Harini, very good. Who extended the cell theory? That's a question that will come. Robert Hooke discovered the dead cell. Antonio van Leeuwenhoek discovered living cell. Very good. Arey beta, open your NCERT. It is there. Okay, great, Rudra. Rudolf Virchow. Very good. So who extended the cell theory? That is Rudolf Virchow. Very good. So these are the things you have to remember. Okay. Then we moved inside the cell. Okay. Sheldon and Swan didn't extended the cell theory, Manvita. They actually gave that all the animals are made up of cells, all the plants are made up of cells. Okay. That's their main point. Done? Okay, beta. Next we went into cell, inside the cell, right? There is a whole video uploaded on just this, inside the cell. There you will study your nucleus, right? Cytoplasm, endoplasmic reticulum, all the cell organelles, Golgi apparatus, mitochondria, lysosome, vacuole. Okay? Arey, Samad, just open your NCERT. Okay, the diagram is there and it is very important, so do that. Okay, Rudra. Okay, now let's move on to the questions. You guys pretty much knew the theory. Okay, the very first question is, why cell is called the fundamental unit of life? That's the question. What is cell? That does not make sense. Okay, that's a very easy question. What question they will ask you? Why cell is called the fundamental unit of life? Tell me that. Why cell is called the fundamental unit of life? Who discovered the living cell? Who discovered the living cell? Antonio van Leeuwenhoek. Okay. Okay, let me know fast. Why it is called it makes us up almost everything. Hi, beta, diagram is big. Diagram is big. That I agree, but it is what it is. Our whole body, because it's building block. Okay, because it's the building block of life. Okay, these are just 2 points. You guys are repeating it again and again. Okay, let's see the final answer. Okay, great. Now beta, what you have to write, they'll probably ask you to write 3 marks, 3 points you at least have to write. All living organisms are made up of cells. Done. Cells form the structure of the body. We talked about fundamental and structural unit of life. So they basically form the structure of the body and carry out basic life processes like nutrition, respiration, excretion, okay, transportation. Then beta, cell is the smallest unit of life that can perform all functions of life. So it is called structural and functional unit of life. Just combine all your points and you will be good. Right? Is CBSE grade 9 hard? If you don't study, it is hard. If you do study, it is not hard. A cell is called the fundamental unit of life because it's the smallest unit that can perform all the functions necessary for life. Great. Controller is the nucleus. Okay, very good. Now, a very important question that will come in your exam. What is the difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells? What is the difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells? Write that down quickly. Acha, see beta, देखो, you want plant cell in that cell, right? See, plant cell, now when you are drawing plant cell and when you are drawing any animal cell, you can make it perfectly round or any shape, right? Now this will be rigid because why? Because plant cell has a cell wall. Animals don't have cell wall. So this is the main differentiating function, cell wall. And inside the plant cell, we know vacuoles are very large. This is what? This is your vacuoles. On the other hand, inside the animal cell, vacuoles will not be very large and they will be more in number. Smaller but more in number. This will be what? Your plasma membrane. Plasma membrane. Right? And inside this cell wall, you will have one more. That is the same, okay? Just call this your plasma membrane, okay? And then inside you have nucleus, endoplasmic reticulum and everything, okay? Okay, we have the answers. Prokaryotic do not have a well-defined nucleus, but eukaryotic have a well-defined nucleus, which is the nucleus region, but prokaryotic has nucleolus. Very good. Prokaryotic are the prehistoric cells, which are not very advanced, while eukaryotic perform very complex and structural actions. It also well-defined nucleus. Very good. No beta, humans don't have cell walls. Humans are also animals. Okay, I'm not calling you an animal. In the human species, Homo sapiens, we come under animals. Okay, so animals don't have cell wall. Okay, then we have this nucleus here. Okay, we'll do cell, structure of cell. Don't worry, in some time. Okay. Now, this is the basic difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. Nucleus is not well defined and has no nucleus membrane, obviously. Nucleus is well defined and surrounded by a nuclear membrane. So, if this is your eukaryotic cell, they have a specific nucleus. If you have this prokaryotic cell, there is no nucleus, but the DNA is just randomly here. So this is called nucleolus. Nucleolus. Okay? Check the spellings. Done? Membrane-bound organelles are absent. They don't have membrane-bound organelles. Membrane-bound organelles are present. Example, bacteria and plant cell and animal cells. Okay. Now, beta, I have a question on this for you. You tell me that. Okay. I answered this question. Wait a second. Why are there answers? Okay, no. Good, no answers. Which of the following pair is correctly matched? Bacteria, eukaryotic cell, plant cell, prokaryotic cell, animal cell, eukaryotic cell, bacteria cell with a nuclear membrane. Nucleolus, beta, see, in eukaryotic cells, there is a specific nucleus, okay, it is double membraned, okay, so that is a specific region, but we know the DNA is present inside the nucleus, right? But in prokaryotic cells, there is no nucleus, right? So, but DNA is there, so DNA is just randomly sitting somewhere inside the cell, so that region where the DNA is present, that region is called beta nucleolus. Okay. Samarth, after this live session, you will get this PDF. Okay. You will get this PDF, all the answers solved, even with the homeworks I gave. Okay. C, D. Okay. I thought all of you are answering. Just 2 people are answering C, D. Okay. We have answer as C. You are giving C. Someone is giving D. Okay. I feel everything is correct. Today, Samarth. After this live session ends at 6:30, you will get the session by 6:45, 7. Okay. Okay, great. The answer is C. Answer will be beta C. Bacteria does not have eukaryotic cells. Bacteria has prokaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells. I just showed you bacteria under prokaryotic. Come on. Okay. Then plant cell, prokaryotic. Plant cell has eukaryotic. Plant cell has nucleus, right? Then bacteria, cell with a nuclear membrane. Bacteria is prokaryotic. They don't have nucleus. Where will the nucleus membrane will come from? Right? So, bacteria is prokaryotic. So, these two are wrong. The correct answer is answer C. Okay? Yes. Okay, great. Done? Okay. Let's move to the next question. Let me see what question to give you. Okay. Okay, now explain me why mitochondria is called as the powerhouse of the cell. You know that mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. But why is it called the powerhouse of the cell? That's the real question. Yes, nucleus. Humans have double membrane nucleus. Oh, thank you, Rudra. That makes my day. That means a lot. Thank you. But you guys have to do good, okay? And since you guys are watching, you 11, 10 people are, whoever are watching, go like the session fast. Show some love to your Aditi Ma'am. It has a special function. I know it will be popular soon. Okay, thank you, Sirisha. Sirisha, can I call you Sirisha? Sirisha Viram. Okay, as it generates energy to make the cell work efficiently. Mitochondria gives us the energy. But there is a very important keyword that you have to use. You have to tell me that. Mitochondria is called the powerhouse of the cell because it generates the vast majority of its energy through a process called cellular respiration. They convert nutrients and oxygens into energy. Okay. But energy in the form of what? In the form of what? Gitanjali. Okay, Gitanjali. Thank you. No worries, Harini. It's fine. Don't worry. I understand. I know you are studying. Okay, Gitanjali. Okay, let us see the answer. Biology will be done fast actually because I have a very good table for you and we'll do all the cell parts quickly. Okay? Arey bachche, ATP in the form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Yes, very good, Rudra. The chemical energy currency the body uses to power everything from muscle movements to cellular repair. Very good. ATP, you have to write ATP. Okay, so mitochondria carries out cellular respiration. Very good. They break down glucose and produce energy in the form of ATP. This is very important. They break down glucose, right? Whatever food we eat, it has glucose. So mitochondria cannot simply take the pizzas that you eat, right? So it will take glucose and produce in the energy in the form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Very important full form. Done. Now ATP is used for cell activities, hence mitochondria is called as the powerhouse of the cell. Okay. Now beta, similarly this, why cell is called the structural unit of life, why mitochondria is called the powerhouse of the cell, why Golgi apparatus is called the storage house of the cell, why lysosome is called the suicide bags of the cell. All this you have to know, okay? ATP beta, it's a form of energy in which our body uses energy, right? I'm using energy to do this. But my energy does not use energy like a generator or something. It's a certain chemical that provides energy to my body. That is adenosine triphosphate. Okay? Yes, ATP. Okay. Now I have very important again. Now beta, what is osmosis? Define osmosis. You guys, I commend you. You guys are writing so many long answers in the chat. I was not looking forward to that, but you guys are really pulling out. Oh, okay. So comment limit is limited. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I'll talk about that, Rudra. Just manage in this session, please. Then I'll talk about that, okay? Sound is low. Sound is fine, I think. You try your phone increasing the sound. Hi, Karthik. Hello. hello, self-love. Hello, Karthik. We are... What? Okay, let's do it quickly. I won't waste much time on this because we want to do chemistry's numericals as well, okay? Okay, define osmosis. Beta, osmosis and diffusion both have almost the same definition, okay? When the substances travel from high concentration to low concentration, but in osmosis, these substances has to go from a semi-permeable membrane, and that substance is always water. In diffusion, however, the substance can be solid, liquid or gas, but they do not have to pass through a semi-permeable membrane. Okay? Spontaneous movement of water or another solvent through a semi-permeable membrane moving from a region of high concentration to low concentration. Very good Bolo, very good Manvita, very good Rudra. It's perfect in your phone. Okay, great. Okay, so osmosis is the movement of water molecules from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration through semi-permeable membrane. This is again a very important keyword. Okay. Hi Mani. Now diffusion on the other hand is the movement of particles. It can be solid, liquid, gas from again higher concentration to low concentration without the need to pass through a semi-permeable membrane. Okay. Now example, roots absorb water from the soil by osmosis. Done. Durga ji is saying C. Okay, done. Let's move to one more. Okay, I have a very important question of the new topic that's been added into your biology. Okay, so the new topic says, beta, what happens when mitosis and meiosis go wrong? We studied, no, not low to high, Rudra. High to low. Osmosis is high to low, beta. Hello Durga. Hello. Welcome from Tamil Nadu. Arey meri jaan, it's high to low. Okay, great. Now, beta, mitosis and meiosis we studied, right? But what will happen if they go wrong? Okay, what will happen if mitosis and meiosis go wrong? Done? So you tell me, what will happen if your cells just keep on dividing? Beta, let me, what is your name? My name is, oh, you're not asking me. Beta, the osmosis, yeah, I also sometimes get confused, but the osmosis and diffusion in you are talking about, na, that's chemistry. This is, we are talking about cells. Okay. Everything is same, it's just the movement of water through a semi-permeable membrane. Done. Okay, when mitosis or meiosis goes wrong, the results can be serious because cells may end up with the wrong amount of DNA or damaged chromosome, tumor. Okay, yes, that's true actually. Mitosis, daughter cells 2, meiosis, daughter cells 4. Yes, that's correct, Harini. That's correct. Yeah, Rudra, I'm telling you, it's low to high for chemistry. Even if you talk about RO, that's reverse osmosis. Okay, so osmosis in cells. Okay, we say high to low. You remember hypertonic, hypotonic, isotonic. So cell shrinks because the water goes out from high to low concentration. That's why cell shrinks, because the water goes out from high concentration to low concentration. That's osmosis. Okay, then. Fine. Rudra, I'll look into it. Okay? I'll look into it. You also go search about it. I'll also go search about it. I understand. I'll also go search about it once more and we'll come back next day, okay? And we'll discuss about it. Yeah, cell division, beta. This is cell division, mitosis and meiosis. Okay, done. Mitosis and meiosis are basically how cell divides. In mitosis, one cell divides into two cells. Okay. In meiosis, the same one cell divides into 4 cells. It divides into 4 cells. Now you tell me in which case mitosis or meiosis the number of chromosome remains the same, and in which cases the number of chromosome they reduces to half. In meiosis, body growth, mere baal. Okay, so abnormal growth and tumor happens when errors in mitosis happens. Okay, cancer, when damaged cells divides uncontrollably, there is some damaged cell and it is bad for my body, but it is dividing. Okay, so that's not ideal case for us, it's cancerous. Okay, so it's completely wrong. And okay, done. Yeah, okay, Rudra, no worries. We are open for discussion. You ask doubts, no matter you think you are right or wrong, that doesn't matter. That's the point of this class. Okay, it's fine. If you think for any other topic like this, we can have the discussion, don't worry. Okay. Okay, done. Next, beta, cell death or malfunctions can happen if mitosis go wrong, or some body cells, they have different chromosome numbers. Okay, so that can be a major problem as well. Okay. Yeah, that's the problem, Manvita. That's the problem with cancer cells. They keep on dividing, they keep on increasing, they keep on dividing. Actually, they should not. Our body should protect test from those, right? But they keep on dividing, and now healthy cells are less, cancerous cells, damaged cells are more in our body. So how will someone survive, right? To build up, then what happens to the other two? To build up, where it is written something like that. Building block of life, exploring. Okay. Yes. After the live, you will get a proper PDF. Also, Samarth, all the 3 chapters are uploaded on the channel. Okay, you go search those videos. Under those videos, also proper notes are there. Okay, so go get those notes until you get this PPT. Okay. Thank you, Lakshmika. Your teaching is so easy, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, and if 2 are joined up, then what happens to the other 2? Beta, 2 are joined up. Those 2 are then joined up. Okay. Back to it. Now, errors in meiosis. Meiosis is the one where cells divide into 4, right? So what happens? Gametes or gametes with extra or missing chromosomes due to non-dysfunction can happen, and that beta can lead to genetic disorders such as Down syndrome, such as Turner syndrome, and such as this syndrome where a person can get XXY chromosome, right? Klinefelter syndrome or Klinefelter syndrome. Miscarriage can happen, infertility, increased genetic abnormalities in offsprings. Okay. Yes, beta, I teach class 10th as well. Last whole week, the lives were there for class 10th, right? You weren't there. Okay. Now, in simple terms, mitosis errors mainly affect body growth and cell function, while meiosis errors mainly affect reproduction and the chromosome number of offsprings. Okay, beta, we are done with biology. I just have one question for you, pretty big question actually, but let's just do this and end our bio section. Okay, now I need the participation of all of you. Ready? Channel name. Hi, you are on the channel Diksha Vedantu CBS English. Go subscribe it fast. Everyone, go subscribe the channel fast. Just from this live only you can click on the subscribe. Okay, done. Now, inside the cell, you will have certain names, certain functions of all the organelles, all the parts inside the cell. What are those? What is called that? Which organelle is called the transporting channel of the cell? No, bolo. Chemistry is left. Don't worry. We'll quickly complete it. Actually, the physics numericals took so much of our time. But which is called the transporting channel of our cell? First, answer me the first. Then mitochondria. Powerhouse of the cell. Mitochondria. Everybody knows. Tell me about the first. Okay, quick, fast. Transporting channel of the cell. That is 1, 2, 3. Endoplasmic reticulum. Very good. That is endoplasmic reticulum. That is your transporting channel of the cell. Then beta, powerhouse of the cell. Everybody knows. Mitochondria. Okay, then the third, packaging and dispatching of the cell. Packaging and endoplasmic reticulum, Manvita, very good. Packaging and dispatching center of the cell. What is that? Packaging and dispatching center of the cell. Lysosomes. Think again. Golgi apparatus. Vampire is saying ribosomes. Golgi apparatus. Oh, we have so many different answers for this, huh? Okay. Packaging and dispatching center. Yes, great. It is Golgi apparatus. Golgi apparatus. Great. Fifth, fourth. Tell me the fourth part. Which part of the cell is called the digestive bag of the cell? Digestive bag of the cell, that is what? That is simple. Digestive bags of the cell. Digestive bag of the cell is lysosome. Very good, very good. Yes, lysosomes. Great. Also called the suicide bag of the cells. Right? Storage sacs of the cell. Third is Golgi, Harini. Yes, yes, yes. Good, good, good. Fourth is lysosome. What is the next? That is your storage sacs of the cell. Sacs, storage sacs. What is that? That is your, yes, tell me fast. Storage sacs of the cell. Storage sacs of the cell. Golgi body is for dispatching and packaging. But where all the products, everything is stored? No, not rhizosome. Vacuoles, yes, correct. Vacuoles, great, great. Bolo, Rudra, great. Vacuoles, beta. Vacuoles are whenever you see sacs, storage sacs of the cell. Sacs of the cell. These are called vacuoles. Great. Mani, Manvita, very good, very good. Store water, food, minerals, waste and other substances. Very good. What is called the kitchen of the cell? Kitchen of the cell. Where is the energy or the food is being made? Now see, kitchen of the cell is specifically for plant cell. Okay, I'll give the hint. It is specifically for plant cell. So now tell me, what is the kitchen of the cell? Where is all the food is made up of? Chloroplast. Very good, very good. Great. You guys are well prepared, I hope, I think. And what is the control room of the cell? That's very easy. That's very easy. If you don't give the answer to that, then I'll give you this. Very easy, very easy. That is again nucleus. Nucleus. Nucleus is the control room of the cell, the brain of the cell. Very good, very good. Good, 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 good. Chloroplast. Am I getting the comments late? Okay, great, great, great. Now, I have one very important table for you. You can just take the screenshot if you want. This, all the definitions, all their uses, everything is in this table. Just go ahead, take the screenshot, and they will be very useful for your quick revision. Okay? Okay, done. Okay, beta. Now let's move on to chemistry. Who think chemistry is hard? Who think chemistry is hard? You should go and watch my one shot. Okay. Will it come in PDF? Yes, yes, yes. It will come in PDF. Don't worry. Because you're giving answers early. Arre, so sorry. So sorry. I think there is some loading issue here. I'm asking 3-4 times, so that's why maybe I don't see the comments. Okay, my mistake. I will not give the answers very quickly now. Okay? It's damn easy. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Even if you think chemistry is hard, even if you think chemistry is easy, after this you won't think it's hard. Okay? Okay, fine, beta. Okay, now beta, in chemistry, where we started with? We started with the very basic, that is your mixtures, right? What are mixtures? We have two kinds of mixtures, homogeneous mixtures and heterogeneous mixtures, right? Heterogeneous mixtures, right? Beta, then we did what? Then we moved on to a little bit more deeper, that is your difference, that we had a huge table, right? We had solutions, difference between colloid and suspension. This was also called true solution, right? So this is basically it. We did lots of numericals on this, right? Not on this, we did numericals on the topic of concentrations, right? Concentrations, correct? And we are going to do numericals now. Done? Next beta, after that we move into the segment of separation, right? Separation. Now we had so many methods. First was what? Crystallization. Crystallization, very important. Also everyone, I have uploaded a video on which I have told you all the important topics, chapter wise important topics you need to study for your PT test. Okay? Yes, I will give the numerical explanation. Don't worry. We are going to do that now. Done? Feels first accident for it's fine, Harini. No worries. You just come to live every day. We'll do so many questions and you will be on the rank first. Okay? Yes. I'm explaining. Then we did what, beta? Then we did distillation. Right? Then we did what? We did sublimation. Then we did immiscible liquids. Immiscible liquids. Then we did chromatography, right? Chromatography was in homogeneous, right? Chromatography. What else is left? Anything left? DJ shots. Hello. Okay, let's quickly jump to the questions of chemistry. What do I have here? Okay. The very first thing we are going to see, again, you have a very good table that you can use and study just before the examination. See, this is what you get. You get quality study here. Okay, I have spent so much time making these tables. Okay, so make sure they are used very good. Okay, now beta, we have three kinds of solutions: true solution, three kinds of mixtures: true solution, colloid, and suspension. Now you can study this, go through this. Okay, this is easy. We have all studied it. Very important from this is your Tyndall effect and the activity of Tyndall effect. Do not forget to do the activity of Tyndall effect. Okay, uniform composition is called homogeneous. Yes, correct, Samarth. Done. So true solution does not show Tyndall effect. Colloidal solution shows Tyndall effect. Suspension shows Tyndall effect. Very important point. Okay. I am Sri ma'am. Okay, Sri. Hello Preeti. How are you? Okay. Now Preeti, Sri, I am going to give you some questions and I don't have MCQs for you. Okay. Give me the answer to this. Choose the correct option and explain the reason for the correct and incorrect options. Which among the following mixtures show the Tyndall effect? I told you, very important Tyndall effect is air and dust particles, copper sulfate and water, starch and water, acetone and water. What is the correct option? Tyndall effect, beta. Have you ever sat in a room and there is a hole on the top and sunlight is coming in and the path of the light gets visible? You see small particles flying around. Okay, so when that path of light is visible due to the beam of light, that is called Tyndall effect. Okay, C. Okay, we have A answer as well. A, C. Okay, done. Okay, we'll move through this quickly. Okay, today only I complete my science periodic test, ma'am. Okay, how was it? How did it go? A and C, ma'am. Okay, A and C, that means third you are saying. A and C. Okay, A and C. Okay, all of you are correct. Okay, now but why? See, beta, air and dust particles, they both are colloids, right? They both are colloids. Their size is between 1 nanometer and 1000 nanometers. So of course they show Tyndall effect. Only the true solutions don't show Tyndall effect. So copper sulfate and water is a true solution. They won't show Tyndall effect. Starch plus water will form a whitey substance, that is colloid. It will show Tyndall effect. Acetone plus water, again a true solution, will not show Tyndall effect. Great. So this will not show. So this is the table you can learn. Okay. You wrote very well. Very good. Very good. Congratulations. That's great. That's great. Okay. Okay. All of you are correct. Very good. Very good. Done? Okay. I just have one more numerical, I think, for you, and rest all are numericals. So you should be happy about it. Okay. Homogeneous mixture, beta, when you say salt in water, okay, that's homogeneous because the concentration is same throughout. It is same throughout, and that's what homogeneous mixture is. Okay, then the salt is not settling down. The sugar in water, it is not settling down. It has a uniform composition. Okay. Okay, now give me this. Solutions do not exhibit Tyndall effect. Okay. The particles in solutions are larger than 100 nanometers, so they cannot scatter light. Is this true? Is this true or not? Is this true or not? Okay, bolo. Go. 1 is correct. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Okay. The particles in solution are larger than 100 nanometer. Hey, tell me honestly. I just showed you this, right? I have just shown you this particular. It is written less than 1 nanometer. The solutions. Now look at it carefully. Solution, beta, we are talking about Tyndall effect. Okay, so they are simply asking that solution shows Tyndall effect or not. We have studied that they do not show Tyndall effect. So assertion is true. The particles in solution are larger than 100 nanometer. No, they are not. Right? 10-15 minutes. Okay. Okay, no worries. Done. So your correct option is A is true but R is false. That is C. Correct, Harini. Very good. Take your time, it's fine. Great. Okay, now let's move on to the questions. Questions. Okay, here we are. Read it carefully, get a pen and copy, and let's start doing the questions. Come on. Okay, a 10 gram of salt is dissolved in 90 gram of water. What we are given, let's write the given part first. What it is? A 10 gram of salt. Now salt is what, beta? It is obviously solute, right? Solute, and salt is given as 10 grams. Done? In 90 gram of water. Now water is given only. That is your solvent, not the solution. Solvent. So solvent is given. That is your water is 90 grams. Calculate the mass by mass percentage of the solution. To find, just have to calculate M by M percentage. Can you all guys do that? This is simple. Yes. I'm explaining it. Okay. So beta, the solution will be what? You just need to remember the formula. What is that? Beta, mass by mass percentage is what? Mass of solute divide by, very carefully, mass of solution, not solvent, solution. But ma'am, here solvent is given. That's the trick. That's the trick. It's 10%. Okay, vampire has given the answer. Now beta, for solution, what will we do? Ma'am, solution is simply salt plus solvent. Sorry, not salt, solute. Solute plus solvent it is. So solute is what? Solute is 10 gram plus solvent is 90 gram. So my solution will be 100 gram. Now can you do it? Mass of solute 10 gram. 10 gram. Mass of solution 100 gram. 100 gram. Now you have to multiply this by 100 for percentage. So this will be into 100. This 100 cancels out. We have 10% M by M. Answer. This M by M is very important to write. Right? Mass of solute, mass of solution. Very good, very good. Okay, let's move to the next question. We have 5 gram of glucose is dissolved in water to make 100 ml of solution. So, we have solute, right? So, solute beta is given as 5 gram. Now, solution is given. Solution is given. Solution is given as, again, very important thing, 100 ml. So, this is in grams. This is in ml. Okay, so that's a very important thing to think about. Okay, 10 is wrong, ma'am, but you're saying, why is it wrong, beta? It is correct, right? 10% M by M. 10% M by M should be the answer. Okay, okay, now do this. Give me the answer. So basically beta, what we have answer, we have to find mass by volume percentage. So we have to find mass by volume percentage. Okay, so answer will be what? What will be the formula? Mass of solute in grams divided by volume of solution. Volume of solution in ml. Done? Into 100. So you just put on the values. 5 gram divided by 100 ml into 100. So this cancels out. We have the answer beta, 5% M by V. 5% M by V. हाय राम, सारा कुछ फिर से करवा दो. We are here from 2 hours, okay? We are doing everything. अभी सारा कुछ फिर से करवा दो. 5 M by V percent. Yes, yes, yes. Very good, very good. 5%. Yes, vampire. Good, good, good. Great. Okay, let's move on to the next question. This is a good question. Look at this carefully. This is your NCERT question. Okay. So you are given a mixture of sand. You are given a mixture of sand, common salt, and beta, what is it? Naphthalene. Naphthalene. Okay, these three are mixed together. Now you have 3 techniques. How will you filter these 3 out? How will you filter all these 3 out? Fast. Yeah, my brain also. It's already 6:30. We'll see. Look at few questions quickly, okay? And then we will close this live. The same question came for your exam. Okay, that's nice, that's nice. Okay, what answer did you give? Tell me. What is the right answer? What is the right answer, everyone? Distillation, I think. Yes, ma'am. Naphthalene in the some technique, but I forgot the answer. Okay, let's look at the answer quickly. Okay, I have again a very important table for you. Now beta, naphthalene, we know it vaporizes quickly, right? It vaporizes quickly, that means sublimation. It converts from solid to vapor directly. That's sublimation, right? So first we will separate naphthalene out. That's your sublimation. Okay, then beta filtration, because we know sand is what? It has very high size, and salt is very grainy, very small in size. So sand and common salt we will filter out with filtration, and common salt beta with evaporation. Or you can simply do this first. You can see this evaporation first, crystallization. No configuration, no centrifugation. It is sublimation. So first sublimation, then beta common salt and sand, if we mix them together and we evaporate, we put, see, we did sublimation, now sand and salt is left. We put some water in it. Okay, we filter out, water and sand is what, the sand will get filtered out, water and salt is left. Now if we evaporate, the water will evaporate, then salt will be left, right? Good. So this is the table you have to learn. Okay, great. Next beta, I have a last question for you guys, and just solve it and we will be done for the day. However, I did have few numericals for you that we'll do tomorrow. Okay, 1 or 2 numericals we will look at it tomorrow. I'll give you the homework. I'll come again tomorrow and we'll do that in the class. Okay. Okay, give me the answer to this question. Which of the following mixtures are correctly classified as homogeneous and heterogeneous? Choose the correct option. Physics is done na beta, Samarth. First chapter, in the starting of this live we did physics. We have the answer as A. Okay, air is homogeneous, milk is heterogeneous, sugar solution is homogeneous, smoke is also homogeneous. Okay, anybody else with the same answer or the different answer? Okay, let's just get it over with. This is the perfect answer. This is true. Let's just see why. Yeah, everything else is correct. Where did this? Yes. Okay, so first option is the correct answer, everybody. Okay, first one is the answer. Okay, now I have one question as homework for you, and that is not this one. We'll do this tomorrow. Yes, this one. Okay, so do this as homework. Do this as homework, and we'll meet you tomorrow. Okay, same time, 4:30. Done, everyone? Done? This is your homework. I'll meet you tomorrow. The PDF will be in the description. The PDF will be in the description in some time. So go and download that and prepare from that. Okay. Okay, that's it for today's live, everybody. All the best if you have your PT test tomorrow. Hanji, yes, Samarth. Bolo. Please send me PDF. That's what I'm telling you. This PDF will be in the description. Okay. How will I send you personally? In some time, 10-15 minutes, give me that. The PDF will be there in the description. You can download it. Okay. Okay. That's it, everyone. Tata. Bye-bye. Come tomorrow, 4:30. Okay.